And if you don't know, now you know. My name's LeeBoy.
And my name is Fuzz. I want to say yay, but I feel like it's not the right time.
Good call, Fuzz. And since you're on board, let me tell you about something that irritates me. Protests.
But LeeBoy, I thought you would be down for all the protesting. What about it irritates you?
While I do stand with the protesters, all this violence just pays a toll on my mental health.
Call yourself an American?
Yes, I'm American. All lives matter. Get this motherfucker, man. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Nice shooting at the photographer.
At us, like directly at us. Directly.
Why are they doing this?
Wow, LeeBoy, you weren't kidding. There is so much tension between the police and protesters.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when the citizens reach a tipping point, specifically in the black community. I mean, we were still seeking justice for Ahmaud and Breonna while watching the murder of George Floyd. And all that on top of becoming the face of coronavirus. It's a lot, Fuzz. But let's not move our focus away from the injustices that have caused the mayhem we're seeing in the streets.
I hear you, LeeBoy, but it's not just peaceful protesting going on. There's also looting and rioting. And I don't understand how the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis makes it okay to destroy the whole country, especially in cities like Atlanta with rich African American history.
I'm duty bound to be here to simply say that it is your duty not to burn your own house down for anger with an enemy. It is your duty to fortify your own house so that you may be a house of refuge in times of organization. And now is the time to plot, plan, strategize, organize, and mobilize. It is time to beat up prosecutors you don't like at the voting booth. It is time to hold mayoral offices accountable, chiefs and deputy chiefs. Atlanta is not perfect, but we're a lot better than we ever were, and we're a lot better than cities are.
Okay, Fuzz, I didn't know you knew about Killer Mike. Shoot, you might be all right after all, but you still gotta choose between black and blue. And while he might have a point about the city of Atlanta, we ain't trying to hear that right now. America needs to know, for every unarmed suspected criminal killed in cold blood by government operatives, there might be a multi-billion-dollar bill to pay. Sounds fair to me.
I guess, LeeBoy, but how does causing property damage and chaos help with the cause?
Look, Fuzz, I already told you we ain't the cause of this, so you can just take that word out of your vocabulary for this episode, all right? And in reality, we can't even take credit for all the destruction taking place across the country. A lot of the looting and arson that's going on behalf of Black Lives Matter, ain't even coming from Black lives.
Tell me who you're out here for. Who you out here for looting? Tell me. Just tell me his name. Tell me his name. Tell me his name, sir. Tell me his name.
I didn't steal nothing.
Tell me the name of the man that you're out here looting
I don't know.
for.
You don't.
Tell me the name. Tell me his name. Tell me his name. Tell me his name.
Definitely not George Floyd.
This bitch is made up.
Y'all know what building this is right here. I ain't even gonna say what name it is.
Hey, where do them bricks go to? Where do them bricks go to? Where do them bricks
We gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction.
Gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction around here.
The looters who were looting Target.
The looters who looted Target did this to you? You were peacefully protesting?
I was peacefully protesting. She got a knife! She got a knife!
She got a knife!
I ain't got part of that shit.
guy just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
I'm gonna fight you right now. Are you a fucking cop? What's up?
The cops are breaking their own car, and they're gonna blame it on the protesters.
A woman sort of facetiously asked if there were any paid protesters in the house. And of course everybody shouted no and groaned. But you stood up and indicated that you are a paid protester. What did you mean by that?
Well, I meant, you know, like, we all get paid to you know, family-owned businesses, generational owned.
No, I don't know. Please explain.
But basically, anytime that you're given the opportunity to protest and somebody will pay you to do it, that's like twice as good as just doing it on your own time.
So you weren't kidding around. You actually meant that you.
I want you to know this is not.
Don't police people's way of
Let me tell you this.
themselves.
This is not a black woman who's putting Black Lives Matter. You got people of all races spraying on buildings talking about Black Lives Matter. That ain't even us. Ain't not on us. Y'all are part of the problem.
Oh man, LeeBoy, we gotta tell somebody about this. This is one big setup.
That's the point, Fuzz. I mean, who should we let know that everything is going as planned, huh? I mean, I know you're doing your best to stay informed here, but you gotta recognize how the powers that be are controlling the narrative. And when they can't, just put the ops in handcuffs.
I'm sorry? You're under arrest. Okay. Do you mind telling me why I'm under arrest, sir? Why am I under arrest, sir?
Officer's with CNN and he's on the air right now.
Bet you that guy wish it was fake news right about now. Any other thoughts or comments, Fuzz? Good. Now take the sign and get out there on the front line. So like I was saying, I don't like protests. My name is LeeBoy. Have a nice day.